got a little bit of a break. Long rebound. This time, Colby one. Wow. I'm not sure I even heard the whistle happen, but I think she got fouled and will go to the line, and she will.
Well, Kelsey Plum is such a prideful player. In transition, she missed before, and that time she went right at Elena Delle Donne and was able to finish. She said, don't tell me what I can't do in the paint. I can prove you wrong.
Yeah, she took it right at her, gets the three-point play, and now down just one with 15.8. And Becky Hammon's going to talk it over. She calls the timeout.
Kelsey Plum, she's so competitive. You saw the determination of what she went. And again, it was really very similar to going between Natasha Cloud and Elena Delle Donne, and was able to finish over Delle Donne at 6'6". Her reach, get the finish, and this time go to the free throw line and bring the game into making a one-point game.
Yeah, making it a much better decision, taking that one in. She's up to 17 points.
I'm going to keep an eye on Alicia Clark, because I believe Mike Thibault thinks the focus is going to be on Elena Delle Donne.
Tasha Cloud will inbound it. Clark, 22 in white. They get it into Atkins, and the Aces don't get the steal. They'll have to commit the personal. That'll be the third on Jackie Young.
Yeah, the Aces had a foul to give. No. But this is not bad, because still, as well as the Aces shoot the three, if she makes both free throws.
First is good.
The Aces have 3 timeouts. I got to imagine that on possession or on a make, call the timeout and advance the ball.
Atkins gets them both. 3-point lead for the Mystics. So many three-point options for Becky Hammon. Lots of options.
Absolutely. This is the fun part, because you have Kelsey Plum, who shoots 41% from 3. You have Jackie Young, who shoots 46% from 3. Asia Wilson has knocked down one today. Dearica Hamby's percentage is up from last year. She's shooting 36%. And then you've got the point guard, who likes to have the ball in her hand to make big shots in big moments. So Becky Hammon has a whole repertoire of options.
7 made threes today for the Aces, compared to 11 for Washington. As you take a look at the scores, the scoring for the starters and their averages, all 5 averaging double figures. And in this one, Dearica Hamby, the only starter not in double figures so far. She's had a tough time offensively. She's got 7 boards, 5 points, 4 steals.
Well, and I think that if Mike Thibault looks at the stat sheet and he goes, you know what? Jackie Young and Dearica Hamby have not made a 3. Only a 2 from them can hurt you. Rolling the dice. We are in Vegas.
That's right. Oh, who will have the ball in their hands? The starters are all out there for Las Vegas. Diagonal skip pass across. And that one was tipped, and the Mystics were hoping it was off of Kelsey Plum, but the official was right there, and I believe they're going to take a look at it.
The initial call is that it's Aces ball.
Yeah.
So they have to have undisputable evidence to overturn that, to give the ball to the Washington Mystics.
Crowd's getting a little antsy.
Now the Mystics only have 1 timeout left. The Aces have 2.
Yeah, I don't see contact with Kelsey Plum's hand there, but I thought they were maybe going to bring it back to take a look at the toe.
At the sneaker.
Yeah, let's hope they don't even think about that, Curry. and off the official.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell him.
This has been a great game, though.
It has. It has been. It's been close. And it was a huge second quarter. It was really the second quarter as the Aces came out and won the third quarter, but it was close. Second quarter, 26-18, the advantage of the Mystics.
And, you know, this is what you want on the celebration of Title IX. It's because of Title IX, these women have the opportunity to play and the opportunity to perform at the level of which they are.
Absolutely. So it stays with the Aces, 12.5 seconds remaining. Crowd starting to make some noise.
I think this is going to be for Kelsey Plum.
Guarded by Natasha Cloud. Gray with the inbound. Jackie Young comes across. She gets the inbound pass. Steps it back. Sticks it! Chelsea Gray is fired up. So is this crowd. 7.7 seconds still remain, though, on the clock, Carolyn.
Terrific call, because if there's anybody that needs to get a shot up and go off after physical contact by the defense, it's Jackie Young. She has been your MVP. She has been your all-star this year, and Becky Hammond ran the play. If it couldn't get to Kelsey Plum in the corner, you got Jackie Young at top. We talked about how many different options. You had a smaller defender on Jackie Young. She creates enough space from three to tie this thing up.
And had the awareness of where she was on the floor to make sure she stepped back and got those toes behind the arc. She had to work hard just to get the inbound pass, and then she had to have enough energy and strength in the legs.
She is the highest three-point shooter on the floor. Kelsey Plum at 41, Jackie Young at 46.
10 lead changes, 7 ties. And Becky Hammond calling out what she wants from the defense with 7.7. That's quite a bit of time here on the clock.
Look, they only need a bucket. Keep an eye on Natasha Cloud.
Hines Allen ends up with it. Deladon, there's a switch. Help D coming over. Shot off and no good. And we're going to overtime.
A bigger Maisha Hines Allen on the floor, and Teresa Plaisance on the floor, who is also a three-point shooter for the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah, no De'Erica Hamby. She has fouled out of the ball game for the Aces. Others have had to come on. Gray. I'm surprised she took that shot. And now you got a foul.
You got a foul.
And the reach in by Plaisance. As the shot just would not fall for Chelsea Gray. She's got 12 points, but that was a tough one to take.
Look, when you're down one, the fadeaway shot is not the one you want. Like, give yourself an opportunity to get the finish going to the basket or get to the free throw line.
Cloud to the free throw line. And gets the first. This is like a deja vu moment of the regulation between these two. Cloud with 14, trying to add to it.
Now the Aces only have one timeout. Will Becky Hammond call that timeout to advance it again?
Gets them both. 3-point game. She calls the timeout with 11.7 remaining. Gonna draw something up. So Plaisance has been in. She's a 3-point option. And she hit one earlier. She's 1 of 3 behind the arc. Kelsey Plum has 5 made threes. And Jackie Young hit the big one that sent this one to overtime.
He went to Jackie Young at the end of regulation, and she was able to drive hard, to make space, Defense back up, knock down the three. Now, will it be Jackie Young that'll be able to do that again?
You have to say to yourself, will they think that she's drawing it up for her? Will they not do that again?
Or you got that foul option.
Yeah, and there's that.
The Mystic, they're up 3. A 2.
Plum double teamed, trying to draw contact. They don't give it to her. Now you got to foul quickly, and it's going to go against Chelsea Gray as Plum tried to split the defenders and get some contact on the shot. But with 3.9 remaining, the Mystics will go to the free throw line. Kelsey Plum, 20 points tonight, 6 steals. And Cloud 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Misses for the first time tonight.
Look, I've seen stranger things happen. Some people leaving the arena. Hang on.
Not quite over yet. And gets that one to make it a 2-possession game. And they'll apply some full court pressure into Wilson. She'll take the shot. And sticks it. But crucial free throws at the end of overtime for Natasha Cloud and the Washington Mystics. And a big win for them here on the road. That's a tough one for the Aces, Carolyn.
It really is, but when